There is chaos in the hallways as the clothing, the remains of the many fallen, litter nearly every inch of it. And in our hospital room, Lillian has gone into labor. Edith and Jonathan have been out on the front lines, constructing a little bit more in the way of defenses for us, but they will be needed now. And poor little Faye will remain outside so that she might be returned to the wild, as was her way, as is her choice. And in the blood cells, we have some survivors. Nowhere near as many as we would like. So I think going forwards, for other sieges, we're going to need something of a forward outpost base for treating the injured. Perhaps our bunker here could be just that, a thought we will have to consider. As yes, some of these defenses will help, but only once we actually have them finished. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to RimWorld Biotech, where Edith is going to be delivering this baby. She's the best doctor that we have available to us right now. Everybody else is death resting. Yep, it's just Lillian, Edith, and Jonathan who are up. Gazito, Glintwine, and Runestone, they're not doctors. Edith isn't a doctor, but she's got some skill. 6. Not great, but Jonathan is there. That's a little bit of extra support. So 76% quality. Let's hope this is going to be okay. We're going to say begin. We're going to have to get them racing back on down here to be able to assist. Thankfully, Jonathan, he's pretty quick. And yeah, we really need to clean up this hallway. I have been working on improving a number of things around the base. We'll get to that in time. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. A collective Jubilee opportunity. That's not any of our belief systems, so we don't need to worry about that. Unfortunately, Jack isn't properly resting here. We put him in the casket, but he's refusing to actually rest. However, we're at 91% of the way through his withdrawal, so I'm just hoping he's going to be able to push through. Right, Lillian though. Edith has only just arrived now, right towards the very end. Yeah, quickly, weaving through. She is here just in time as Lillian is going into those final stages. We can see that it is moving faster. We'll start fast-forwarding time, and we're going to cross our fingers that this baby turns out okay. Eland. You know what? I think we're going to stick with Eland. Welcome, baby Eland. You are a newborn. You aren't going to have any stats or anything else like that right now. But my gosh, we did it. Another kid here. The next generation. We're going to put you down there. Do you have... I think she's got a scar? No. Wait, what? There is a bandage there. Edith has a scar on her face. That would be so funny if that kind of transferred across. For all I know, it might. Orange hair, so you might actually have Jonathan's hair color, it looks like. Okay, we are going to need to make sure that we actually set up a crib for this kiddo. So, like Ocarin, we are going to copy that there, make it out of marble, and where's your room right now? Okay, here it is. Swaps around all the time. Jonathan, I would very much like you to prioritize making that for us. Thank you very much. And yeah, everyone's sleeping kind of around about the same time because everyone went into that involuntary death rest in the episode before the last. So that's why they've kind of sunk up with their death rests. Not exactly ideal. A half and half schedule would be fantastic because it would be great to have some defenders. Thankfully, we've got our main defenders here. It will take Lillian a little while to kind of recover. So there we go. How good is it? It's a good crib. We'll take a good crib. Jonathan, please go and rescue the child. Put Eland somewhere safe, and we'll actually make sure that we dedicate this or assign it, dedicated, to Eland. There we go. Father Jonathan, eh? What's that on your back? I think he's got a fire foam, kit or something like that. Yep, a fire foam pop pack. So I think that's what some of the others had. I also did notice that we have a Masterwork light machine gun down here. I was swapping out some of our weapons so that we were able to use these other sniper rifles that were here. Kazito, let's see. Yeah, I swapped yours. Let's just stick with the Masterwork LMG because I feel like that's going to be a better weapon in general. In terms of damage, let's see, 14. But the fire rate's massive. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We won't be able to put many of the weapons away until we can kind of figure out what's going on down here. You know what? You've got your backpack on. I'd rather you chuck on the mini turret pack though. Yeah, let's get that going. And we could also, oh, you've got an ammo pack on you already. That's fine. Oh, maybe you can you wear both? No, mini turret pack. Your backpack went somewhere else. Unfortunately, it is poor quality, so it's probably going to get taken apart at some point in time. We have quite a few poor quality backpacks. That's kind of thanks to Angelica, who is super passionate about tailoring. She's just not very good at it yet. And so, yes, up here, I am looking at defending us a little bit better. We're going to try and see if we can block off this here, so it's not going to be a viable entrance. I mean, they can still chip through it, 100%. We're also blocking off these points here, because ideally, what we'll have is the enemy funnel through here, and this is where we can kind of defend from as best as we can. We're going to have 2 turrets off towards the side so that they kind of are a focal point for the enemy, so that they focus on them first, so that back here we'll be able to plaster our foes as they start to try and make their way out of there. I'm thinking what we'll probably do with our melee folks is keep them just in the mines here and then have them dive out to meet our enemies if they are charging towards them. That's the idea, that's the plan. Whether or not that will work out, well, who knows. Thankfully, we are doing very well for food right now. It's a big old mess, a huge mess, but it is it's looking good for us in the human meat department because there are so many bodies that are left over from that big old fight. It looks like we've gathered up pretty much every single one of them that was there. I would have loved to have been able to save more, and so I think that's why we are going to go with this being a kind of forward outpost base for us. So, with that being the idea, we should probably put some kind of flooring in here. We don't have much steel at the moment either, unfortunately. So we could just go for some slabs, or even just, cobblestone. We'll say marble cobblestone, and we'll go across like that. We are going to need to chip more of that away. Unfortunately, Ben was our main stonecutter, and Ben is gone now. We are not giving up on Ben. We are going to try and find him. Although we're just going to have to keep our ears peeled to the radio for that one, I think. So the quality of our tending here isn't going to really matter all that much. So I think just having some sleeping spots that we can capture folks and hold them will help. So we're going to say that this is for prisoners. Okay, that'll be the plan for that. And we probably, we aren't going to need medicine up here. We just need somewhere where we can tend them that's going to be safe, where we know we're not going to get shot. Oh yes, and Eland isn't actually a sanguophage starting off. That is something that we're going to have a look at doing. I'm not sure where we're at with our sanguophages. Let's see, 45 days, 34, 29, 31. Okay, yeah, no, we're still a ways off with everyone. Oh, okay. We'll see if we can save our grizzly bear, but Lilion is feeding Eland. It's good to see that Lilion is actually back up on her feet as well. How badly is that going to go for you? And is there anyone else around right now? There is Jonathan. Jonathan, let's get you down here with that sniper rifle of yours and see if we can assist our friend, huh? All right, yeah, he's already getting a few good shots off. Honestly, I think the grizzly bear, I was going to say, will win. Jonathan wins, though. And it looks like we've nearly sealed this area off now, which is great. Now, something that was included in this mod pack was a mine from mines, it seems. I don't know what this is going to entail for us, but I'm tempted to try it out. We're going to need steel. Unfortunately, we don't have steel right now. I mean, we could just continue chipping away, but we're also missing our main miner in the form of Ben. I think we'll probably just wait until everyone else gets back up, but yeah, we're in need of steel again. There are a few things that we can take apart, like these steel tables here, and I am tempted to do it. I was thinking, hey, let's keep this together so that we can have it be a bit of a tomb for our people, but it really does kind of go against our belief system, so I think we're going to take apart anything that is steel in here, like those steel sarcophagi. The ancient sleep sarcophagi, the crypto sleep ones, we are probably going to keep around though. Just looking in here, it's slate, and more slate. The hermetic crate, that's been opened, right? Yes, it has, okay. Oh, and Lilion is down. Thank you, Kazito. Yeah, Lilion is still recovering. Aw, this is cute. Parents are happy, slept in the cold. Okay, so I guess we could bump up the temperature in the kids' rooms then, couldn't we? Yeah, maybe just moving some of the heaters around. Like we'll take these ones out. Oh, no moving. Well, I mean, 16 degrees, that's okay. We could always just look at bumping up the temperature. Like set these both to 31. Let's see if that'll help. Yeah, we got that up to 18 for a moment. We'll get the others to put out a little bit more if they can. Caravan animals. Okay, thank you, Randy, that's kind. Muffalos. Okay, oh man. Okay, Glintwine does have that taming expertise. If we could tame them, that would be fantastic. We've needed pack animals for a very, very long time, and kind of irrespective of what they've got on them, I would very much like to tame them. So Glintwine, can we try and make that happen? Glintwine actually has a melee frenzy going on at the moment, so I guess if things go bad, she's gonna be fine. Okay, she's heading up to try with her first one, and Jonathan's actually getting our marble door in there. Okay, let's cross our fingers, hope this goes somewhat okay. So far so good. Glintwine, softly touch the muffalo. Give it some kibble and we'll see how that goes. Okay, anything? A little bit more kibble? Failed. 41% chance. Pretty good. Okay, so we could certainly try with some of the others, and it looks like Glintwine is going to do just that. Level 16 in animals, and the good thing is that taming is going to be going up at the same time, so really, really nice. Another fail? That's okay. We will succeed. And I gotta hope, okay, flirting frenzy, interesting. I gotta hope that they are gonna stick around, at least for a little while, and there we go. We've got a Muffalo. Muffalo number 1. Excellent. Go and bring that one down. Having at least one of them is great. We are definitely gonna continue to try with the others though. And look at that. We've completed our steel barricade here. We are probably going to need a fair bit more steel before we can get the mini turrets up and running. And honestly, I don't even know if those are the best positions for them. We might actually want to put them further over towards the side to encourage the enemies to kind of spread out. I think that's what we're going to do. And give it a little bit of cover that way as well. I mean, they don't get the benefits of cover, so I don't think that's going to be a thing really. That'll mean we'll just have to run the cabling out a little bit further for them. Yeah, there we go, something like that. How are we looking, Jack Dodge, with that withdrawal? 97%. I'm proud of you. We're nearly there. He's just been lying down for such a long time. Oh, and something else that many of you have pointed out is that we are dealing with so many scars and old wounds and everything else like that. I do want to try and find ways for us to overcome those in the future, if we can. And so we might have to have a look at later stage bionics to be able to improve some of those. The thing is, the scars will eventually heal with them being sanguophages. It can take a while. And oh boy, I cannot wait until a trade caravan comes through, because we've got a lot of stuff going on here. And oh, we should not be keeping medicine in here. That should only be here. So let's make sure that we turn that off. No medicine, thank you. Now those Muffalo, they don't have anything to eat, so they won't hang around for too long, but because we're feeding them, theoretically they should. So I think it's a matter of time before we actually win them over. Oh, also, I guess we could just trap them. That's also an option. If we leave the door open for a little while, they might just wander on in. Oh my gosh, no. Why did they do that? It's because I made a dumping stockpile. They took all of the toxic waste packs and put them outside. Thankfully, outside is okay in terms of temperature right now, but we do not want them. No. We definitely do not want them there. So I think that's under items, more than likely. Yeah, let's get all of those hauled back inside, thank you. And the problem is we don't have room there right now because of all the clothing. So, oh, we got some in. We just we really need more clothes storage right now. All right, here we go, Glintwine. Round 2. I got high hopes for you. Maybe Corn will be the winner this time. 56% chance. Okay, it's getting better each time. I mean, as her skill improves, and maybe as her relationship with the Muffalos improve. Another fail. That's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Jack Dodge. He's good. He got over it. Okay, but now you need to death rest for a very long time because you were just sitting there. There we are. Properly death resting now. Good for you, my buddy. Bio regeneration. Okay, I mean, that's with biosculpting. We did have that pod for a little bit. Unlock the biosculptor's bioregeneration cycle. This cycle heals old scars, regenerates lost small body parts like fingers and toes and all the rest. Ooh, tempting. It's a lot of research. It's a lot of research, but I reckon we could make that happen. We probably don't have the resources to get one going for a long time, but it would be good if we could kind of try to keep our bodies in a semi-adequate condition. Now, I'm getting more of our folks to equip sniper rifles. I have high hopes with them. Instead of going for the lighter SMGs for the kind of rapid fire, I think getting those really good shots at a distance to weaken the enemy before they're able to reach us, I think that's going to be better for us in the long term. Plus, I think that the sniper rifles have better armor penetration. Yeah, armor penetration is 38% versus like a machine pistol or an LMG, which is only 6. So yeah, sniper rifles. Hey, we've got the temperature up to 19 degrees in here now. I hope that's enough. Yeah, that's better. That is better. We'll make sure that you get some play tomorrow. Ocarin. Oh, Prisoner Blackjack. Okay, that sounds nice. I did just notice we are smelting the poor condition weapons. That's fine. I'm totally okay with that. That's part of one of the orders that we've got. But yeah, Prisoner Blackjack. Could it be? Let's cross our fingers. Okay, damn. I was hoping it would be something in relation to Ben. But this is Basil, a baron of the Empire of Eternity, has been caught in bed with the wrong person. He imprisoned the inappropriate lover as a show of rejection. Now he wants us to keep the prisoner, Blackjack, caged until the scandal blows over. Blackjack is suffering from paralytic abrasion, must be kept in bed. I'm fine with us doing that. Psychic Reader. Good for negotiations and everything else like that. I mean, it sounds pretty good. At the same time, honor, more honor. Let's just get all of the honor for Lilion. Okay, Blackjack has arrived. Now, they didn't say anything about us not consuming the blood of Blackjack, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to turn Blackjack into a hemogen farm. I mean, this is a win-win for us. Who is closest right now? Honestly, might be Rabbit Ghoul. Go and capture Blackjack for us, thank you. And we'll make sure that you actually take Blackjack to this prison bed rather than up the top. Yep, you did. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We'll take good care of you, Blackjack. And oh, you're already getting to it. Some nice fresh hemogen. Okay, and going off of Lillian's festivals and rituals and everything else like that needs to happen, we should probably have a look at doing that today. I think we might need to have the braziers lit for the ceremony to take place. Oh, actually, in saying that, we might need a whole heap of things for that now. So let's see. Baroness ceremony. So we need to have drapes, a harpsichord, the braziers, or braziers? Braziers? Not braziers. Braziers. Must be lit and yeah, okay. So a few extra things. Another column to begin with. Do we have enough slate to make one? You know what? 57? I think we do. We're going to go and put that, well, I was going to say at the back there. I guess let's just do something like that. And is this not smoothed? My gosh, how could we do such a thing? We're gonna get that smoothed right away. And yeah, it'll take us a little while before we can get it lit, before we can get, oh, actually no, the drapes should be something we can do. Although in saying that, I think the drapes are something that we need to make down here. If we do actually have the ability to make them yet. We might still need to research that. We've been trying to make some grand rugs, but as I said earlier, Angelica has been doing it and she's really not that good at it. Okay, so maybe not from there. Drapes. Fantastic. Does need to be made out of wood, unfortunately. Can we do human leather? We can. So good. So good. So yeah, once we have enough wood, we'll get those human leather drapes put in place. And a harpsichord. So I think we actually do have everything that we need to make a harpsichord, and I think that might be made at the art bench? No, not the art bench. Over here. Machining? It's over here. It's the smithy. Yes, so we were trying to make a harp. We didn't have the wood to do it, I think. But a harpsichord we can make, and unfortunately, it's gonna have to be out of wood. No two ways about it, and that's a huge amount of work to do it. So we are going to need wood. We know that 100%. So we haven't managed to tame 56. Okay, we're going to keep on trying with these critters here, with these muffalos. I was hoping that we'd have them come through here yet. We haven't had that happen. Glintwine, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Oh, yes, 2. Okay, all right. Casito? Oh, hypothermia, huh? Yeah, that's not great. Okay, let's get you rescued. Glintwine, if you could do that, thank you. Gotta take care of yourself, eh? But yes, okay, we've got 2 muffalos now. I feel pretty good about that. We should be able to bring back a fair amount of wood with 2 muffalos. If we could get 3, that would be even better. Yeah, all the way over here, we have the logging site. 20 days, that's not too bad. Oh, and look at all that steel up there as well. Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit longer. See if we can get that other muffalo, because if we can, that'll be grand. Let's make sure that Casito gets some proper treatment. We don't want any frostbite or severe frostbite. It's pretty cold outside. Yeah, we'll get you some good tending. Oh, 41%, maybe not so good, but hey, treatment's treatment. Oh my God. We can't win. Okay, no to storing toxic waste packs in here, please. Angelica is going through her own withdrawals. Now, Psychite tea is something that we do have a okay amount of, I believe. 79, yeah, so I think we're going to be able to keep her on that for a little while before it becomes too much of a problem. Unfortunately, the other muffalo did go. Okay, right. The hunting here feels a little unfair because, well, they can't really go all that far. It's a good chance for our folks to be able to improve their shooting skill. I feel like that was the wrong direction to go there. It's a little dangerous having some of our visitors just hanging out in between here, but you know, they don't seem to mind all that much. Oh, hey, Casito is throwing a party. All right, good stuff. We do actually have some beer left over, so we'll be able to have a little bit of fun, unwind, and enjoy ourselves. Wild, I know, for Hexham, right? And let's see, what's the topic of conversation? Talking about the rec room, there was a little bit of talk about the meaning of life and existence. Losing toes. Yeah, Therian is a Sauron and doesn't do too well in the cold. Saurian, I think that's right. So we'll keep an eye out on you and your cold. You don't have any major things here. You did have a toe shot off. Unrelated injury. And what's on the television? What indeed? Therian is quite the carer. Very capable of watching out for our young ones. You know what? I just had a thought. We've got all these prisoners here. Not prisoners, guests. Blood guests. Blood bags. We could operate. They have some pretty good limbs on them. Working limbs, even. Although in saying that, okay, bad example with Arcady. Xenonath, let's have a look at you. Okay, what I'm looking for here is a left leg for Rabid Ghoul. No, a right leg. Right leg? Yeah. Because we've got 85% efficiency here. If we could, find someone that had a right leg that was okay, that didn't have too many injuries on it, which actually looking at our prisoners, okay, that's a little hard to do, it seems. Oh, here we go. A perfect subject. So, if we go, like, harvest, left, no, not left, Rycon, right leg is what we want to do. Let's see how that goes. Rabid Ghoul, let's get you to do that, huh? And Jonathan has a melee frenzy, I see. Alright, a solar flare, that's fine. We didn't need light in here or anything. Not that there was much light to begin with. Oh boy, okay, and you know what? It bloody worked. Now, that was Rabid Ghoul that was doing the surgery. We are going to need someone to do the surgery to Rabid Ghoul. I don't think we need to rush. The leg is, actually in saying that, it just says leg, so we maybe could have gone for a different leg, but here we are. The idea would be to install that leg. Install right leg, yes. That's what we would want to do. We would probably want to wait until the solar flare is over, so you know what, we'll put that on hold for the moment. There we go. the solar flare has ended. So, Rabbit Ghoul, let's have a look at this again. We are going to install a right leg. And that's probably going to be Lilion that ends up doing that. With 15 medical, I don't think we should have much of a problem. We do actually have access to a few new pieces of technology. In furniture, we have the hospital bed, and I believe we have a special lamp that is used with that as well. Oh yes, the surgical lamp, but it's going to be more steel and more components that we don't have right now. So we're just going to have to hope we have a success. It's a little crowded in here with all these bits and pieces, but I'm confident in Lilion's abilities. And I am happy for us to use good medicine for this, as we hope it's going to be successful. If it is, it means good things for us going forwards. Catastrophically failed. Well, that's no good. That's no good. We've got 2 cracks, and the leg is gone. So, yeah, we're gonna need another one. So Sosith, it's gonna be you. And I suppose we will have to invest in that hospital bed. 120 steel, 5 components. Okay, so we can definitely make this thing. We are just going to need some more steel, which we can get back from a few different sources. One thing that we could start doing is melting normal weapons that we aren't using, but that takes a while. If we have a look here, we can just change this to be including normal as well as awful. And really, for the most part, I do want us to be using better quality weapons than just normal. So I'm okay with that. Hey, okay, I think we had a successful amputation there. Good, good, good. Yeah, Desi, you just went and dropped that off somewhere, yeah? At least I'm pretty sure he did. And reporting on the rugs here, Therian has started making some of these for us because it actually uses artistic rather than the tailoring skill or crafting skill. And that's why we have this excellent rug here, which has some art on it. The artwork bears Jonathan Bevent inscribing his name on a flak jacket while covered in grime. 1,000 plumbers marvel at the device. The image contrasts triumph with strife. Provocatively, a boxfish sits near the edge of the image. The illustration tells the story of Jonathan completing work on a flak jacket. Amazing. Where are we going to put this thing? Right underneath the television. Amazing. And Jonathan, you can be the one. Oh, I was going to say you could be the one, but Glintwine, thank you. Go and get that placed for us. And Therian is working on the next masterpiece. Yes, we can only imagine the marvelous nature of this image. And well, Jack Dodge has arisen, awoken from his death rest, and he's now wearing the veil. It's not a great veil by any means, I think it's just normal. Yes, it is. But now that you're back up and about, I think we might be able to, do a conversion ritual. So let's have a look and see who we want to get converted next, and it's just Runestone. Okay, expected quality is 68%, because Runestone's expectations are just, too high. We'll see how it goes. Jack Dodge's speciality is converting others, so we gotta hope that there's gonna be some kind of success here. Okay, effective, 70%. I'll take that, and because it was as good as it was, we get our development point. So while we don't have that hospital bed built just yet, we have Jonathan replacing our wooden cabinets in here with some marble ones. As if we get enough wood, 35 in fact, we will be able to do the call to the sire out here. Yeah, we need 12 more. Oh, and there we go. Okay, Royal Tribute Collector, that's fine. But that compacted steel, that's good. And we also have compacted machinery. The Tribute Collector, I think, is just going to hang around out here. Now, we can change gold over to get more honor, and I'm kind of not against that. Let's send Lilion out there to go and have a chat. Oh, Edith. Oh, that's where the steel went. I see. Okay. Well, I guess I'm kind of happy to have one of these suckers up and running. Right. Okay, so how much are we actually going to get out of this? Oh, that's our honor up here. Okay, that's going to get us 4 honor. Let's just go down until we go down to 3. Looks like we can go... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I thought we could go quite a ways. There we go. All right. Well, I'm happy to trade it for now. It does leave us with some gold still, but turning that gold into honor rather than have it be wealth That makes sense to me. We will actually be able to use that honor for a number of things. Once she's gone through the ceremony, she'll have access to a number of different perks. Okay, I think we have everything we need. 8 out of 10 participants, so we can have some more. Oh, you're not a fan of the temperature? I see. Well, that's okay. We'll run with who we've got for now then. We haven't had a lot of luck with these rituals in the past, but I gotta hope that we're gonna have a breakthrough at some point. They're making their little lanterns. We're gonna be letting them loose during the day, which maybe isn't the best idea in the world. Oh, and it looks like Edith needs to death rest. We'll get to that just as soon as we've finished this little celebration of ours. There we go, letting them loose up into the sky. And those are going to drift high above the hills, above the wall, and over the tribute collectors. Off they go. And now we hope. Okay! Wow! Friendly visitors and Shivo. Your sky lanterns have attracted some friendly visitors. The travelers were amazed by the spectacle you created and hope they'll get to participate next time. They will visit and leave a gift. So we've got Pink and Dan here. Okay, and they've got some things to trade as well. So we'll probably send Jack Dodge out to, not trying to rescue, try and trade with Dan there. A beautiful call to the sire. The drifting lanterns made everyone feel at peace. They get extra mood. We have the people that are visiting, and a wanderer wants to join because of it. Shivo. Oh, it's a kid. Oh no, our luck. Our luck. Oh no. A child named Shivo has arrived and wants to join the colony. We are going to accept. We are going to hope. Hi, Shivo. Hi. Let's have a look at you. So, you are a believer already in the blood of Bevent. That's good. That's very good. You got a cool tattoo going on there, and oh my gosh, you have the mark. The same mark that Eland has. If we have a look there, yeah. Okay, it's some kind of distant relation then, eh? Having a look at your bio, you're trigger happy. Okay, right. Now, we only very briefly got to see how kids work with Fae. We're going to make sure that Shivo has recreation for pretty much everything here. Oh, although in saying that, we do want to change around the sleeping schedule. There we go. Yeah, that looks good to me. Yeah, so you are going to need a room. Oh, and you've got a combat handgun. That and a granite hatchet. You came prepared. Right, Edith, let's get you death resting. And Shivo, I don't know if we actually have a room set up here yet. I think what we're probably going to start to try and do is swap out the wooden beds for some granite ones. I mean, it's more vampire-y as well. Oh, and by granite, I mean marble. Marble is our main building tool. So we'll cancel that one for now. We'll get some wood back from the process. And we are going to be dealing with a mad raccoon. Yeah, okay. That'll be your room, Shivo. Oh, it's very much dealt with. Ah, there we are. Jonathan, done with the steel hospital bed, which is also excellent quality. I gotta hope that that's enough. Rabid Ghoul, we're gonna get you back into the hot seat. Lilion, let's get you back in here. We are crossing our fingers here. We have a hospital bed now. We don't have one of those surgical lamps yet. We will, but with how good Lilion's skill is, surely we're gonna be successful here. A gift from the Ergo Tribe. Well, let's hope that this is also a gift, and I think it was. 16 in medical and Rabid Ghoul. I think we might have installed that on your left leg. Really? Really? I think yes. Okay, well, proof of concept. It worked. It worked. Rabid Ghoul has accepted the leg. An imp from, I think that could have been an imp before. Sosith. Sosith, you're still able to move around. Okay, yeah, that's good. Look at you, eh? Now, the scars will heal over time on our sanguophages, so we could always take limbs that are scarred to replace like heavily damaged limbs. As Scarless gets rid of scars, but I don't think it gets rid of like the fractures and the cracks that are there for a long period. Let's see what this gift was. A cannibal platter. You've got to be kidding me. Amazing. How did they know? Our favorite thing. So we actually need this to do one of our rituals. We got to install that down there right now. Eric, Glintwine, you're going to be the one. I lie, it's Kazito. Are you okay out here with the cold? It does seem to affect her quite a lot. But no, it looks like she's going to make it. Shivo? Oh, okay. You're just sky dreaming. Nice. That's a good way to learn. Yeah, this kid, high hopes for this one. And I think this is going to polish things off for us for today. We've never been able to do this yet. Haul that on down. And oh boy, what a sight. Begin blood cult celebration. 100% quality, and pretty much everyone's going to be good for it, apart from Rabbit Ghoul, who is still out of it, and Edith. Okay, let's hope this is good. There is a 50% chance of a random recruit of the same Ideological joining your colony. Brilliant. Let's roll the dice. Let's begin the the blood cult celebration. Look at them go. Wow. Oh, damn. We just missed Rabbit Ghoul. Okay, well that's all right. They certainly aren't going to be hungry after this. And fun. It was fun. We didn't get anyone. Man, look at that mess. It gave us a development point though, so that's really good. They're going to get 5 mood for 6 days. The total quality was 96, which is really good. Altogether, we had a fun time. And I hope, Legion, that you had a fun time today too. It was a weirdly calm episode, unusual, I know, right? But I guess sometimes Randy, in his randomness, can be kind. But we know the dangers that are out there. We will have a chance to test our defenses, as rudimentary as they are. No doubt, blood will again fall on the snow. Look at that, nearly all clean. It's almost as though a cannibalistic feast never happened here. Well, Legionnaires, I ask you, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon for continuing to make this cannibalistic content possible.